Bethlehem, they think you're poor boy. So. Caution lights have been turned out. Orange County Fair Speedway pace truck will make its swing to the inside this time. 8-lap 5 cars go to the big dance here tonight for the Sportsman cars. Caution lights out. Pace truck. Pace truck to the inside. Buck Morrow behind the controls of that pace truck as he's been for so many years here at the Orange County Speedway. Former driver back in the late 60s and early 70s. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the first qualifying event tonight at the Orange County Speedway. Ha ha! We told you this would happen. Here they come on a turn number 4. Green flag flies. We go racing. It's going to be Anthony Falanga hauling off to the outside of turn number 1. Brian Heath getting great bite. First-year campaigner Heath on the outside aboard that 44 car, traveling down the back straightaway right now in slot number 2. Then he's got Gary Edwards III right there in the number 3 slot. Edwards takes a look down to the inside, going to turn number 3 and 4. But it's all Falanga, the M. Falanga Trucking Company out of turn number 4, hauling it off down the straightaway. He'll hold on to the number 1 spot. Falanga leads the action right now. Heath second, Edwards third. Fourth place is Greg Slate. Slate back there in the Putnam Propane car. Jared Miller steps out of line for just a second, and then lets Daniel Morgevich drive by. Morgevich in the number 15 machine, now in the hot seat down the back straightaway. Battle for spot number 3 and turn number 3. Edwards the third with the Putnam Propane number 8 car. Greg Slate right there behind him. Falanga goes by us right now on the strike. Falanga holds on to the number 1 spot. Here is Brian Heath, broad sliding into turn number 3 and 4. Heath holds on to the number 2 spot. Slate drives by Edwards for the number 3 place takeover. There's Greg Slate, hog it down the back straightaway like Jack the Bear in the Putnam Propane number 8 car. Slate holds on to slot number 3. Edwards the third right there in tow in spot number 4. Field on turn number 4 this time. Morgevich back there in the hot seat, spot number 5. Only 5 cars qualify. And on the hot seat right now is Daniel Morgevich aboard the Halmar number 15 machine. Out of 2 and down the back straightaway, it's all going to be Falanga.
15 had a great run on Edwards, but...
Yeah, Edwards the third. Only a handful of races under his belt here at the Orange County Speedway. Certainly a whole lot more racing is in the Morgevich cockpit. And boy, I'll tell you what, Morgevich trying to get around him. Out of turn number 4 and down the straightaway, Morgevich gets that spot, putting Gary Edwards the third in the hot seat back there in spot number 5. Down the backstretch, it's all going to be Anthony Falanga by himself. He's got about a 20 race car lead. Big gap of space between Falanga and second place man working on a turn number 4 right now. Second spot is the number 44 car, Brian Heath. Third is then the number 8 car, Greg Slate. Fourth is Morgevich. And fifth is going to be Gary Edwards the third. Edwards is back there in slot number 5 with Jared Miller right there in spot number 6. Coming up on 2 laps to go. 2 to go this time by Falanga shows the way. You'll see the 2 to go sign as he comes out of turn number 4 this time. Brian Heath still second, the 44 car. Third spot battle may take shape right down to the wire. Slate has it. Here comes Morgevich. Morgevich coming into play back there in spot number 4. Then a big gap of space back to slot number 5. Fifth place real estate being held right now by Gary Edwards the third. In spot number 5, Falanga looks for the white flag. This time on a turn number 4. Sees it as he goes by Jerry Enright. Falanga, the leader. Second spot is Brian Heath. Great job for opening up his season in the Sportsman car. Greg Slate, season track champion back there in spot number 3. Morgevich is still 4th, and Edwards in spot number 5. Gary Edwards the third, holding on to the number 5 ride down the back straightaway. Jared Miller right there in spot number 6. Checkered flag comes out. The win goes to Anthony Falanga. Second spot is Brian Heath. Third, Greg Slate. Fourth is Daniel Morgevich. Fifth will be Gary Edwards the third. Oh, baby, in a side-by-side finish for spot number 6 between Joe Benetti and the 27 of Jared Miller. Then Jeff Higham and Danny Moore, followed by Nicky Trapasso. Heat number 1 of 4 now are part of history. Heat number 2 set to come out to the Speedway. When they do, they'll be lining them up like this. On the pole for second Sportsman qualifying heat will be the 8 car of Mel Schrufer, the Academy Transmissions mount. To the right side of him, the TAD excavating number 15. This is Dylan.